As you guys know, I've been here in Japan for a few days now. We've had some fun. We went to Meihan, we got to see some friends, do some cool stuff. And I got my very own streetcar S15 to drive around and have some fun in. I spent the last few days finding parts and modifying it. We were in Osaka, got to hang out with some good friends of mine, AG and Bo, down at EK Motors, and it's been unreal. If you didn't watch last video, go watch it, because I was able to go and source a bunch of parts for my S15 and really give it a solid transformation to make it feel like my own. And it's just like the perfect start to everything. This morning, I said my farewells and left Osaka, and now I am on my way up to Yokohama. We are making our way closer to Ebisu because early next week, we'll be going up to Ebisu for Matsuri. Forgot how long of a drive this is, but from Osaka to Yokohama, it's like 6 to 7 hours. So 6 to 7 hours in my S15, I think we'll be good. We gave it a solid once over and give it a little refresh. So we got a lot to look forward to on this absolute dream trip. Let's bang this drive out and see what we get up to. Yokohama. One thing that's really been blowing my mind on this trip was realizing how much just infrastructure that Japan has. Like, I feel like we always see so much of the countryside and all of that. You know, it's such a small country, but the amount of just crazy bridges and highways and everything that I've gone over in just this short trip so far is ridiculous. And they're all so beautiful and intricate, and the ports, the factories, everything. I didn't realize how massively industrious the company is. I mean, it makes sense if we think about it for how much is produced out of this small country, but like, it has this like industrious elegance to it, and impressive and very cool. Tunnel number 546. Minutes out. We're doing pretty good here. I'm not doing good. We get to cross another thing off the bucket list tonight. So I'm gonna head straight to one of the most famous places in all of Japan, at least to the general car guy, and that is Daikoku, the most famous car meet spot ever. It's like a commuter lot right outside of Yokohama. It's become like an iconic place at this point. Now, what makes it so cool is the variety of cars that you get. You get things, anything from like a Decatur truck to American muscle to air-cooled Porsche to drift car. You never know what you're gonna get. And I've always wanted to go. I've never been able to, and I get to go to it for the first time in my very own car. It's like monumental. I've been sitting in this car for 7 hours just thinking about it, and it's Friday night. It should be good. Hopefully the cops don't come too soon, but I'm excited. So let's go see what the hype's all about. No way. Oh my God, where the hell? Oh my God. This is insane. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. This is so nuts, dude. Oh my God. I'm like trying to keep my cool as I pull in, but I'm freaking out. All right, let me park. Dude, I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. Ah, look what I found. It's Gobla.
Hello.
This was the best surprise ever to run into.
Yeah, I smiled also when I saw you.
Gobla is my Polski uncle.
Yeah, we expected.
This is so funny that you're here. You've been here a million times, but
Yeah.
this is my first time.
First time.
I'm shaking. I'm so excited.
I've been here yesterday.
Yeah, no way. This place is as cool as it is in videos. I feel like a kid, dude. This is insane. I parked horribly because I was so excited. But dude, my S15 is at Daikaku. This is insane. Future me, just take it in, dude. We did it. I know you guys probably seen enough S15s, but look how beautiful this thing is. Look how tasteful the kit is. Like, I was so tempted to do a Spec R wing because it's just so good, but I have like 3 of them, so I can't do it again. Ah, what a good street style car. It's funny because in the States this would be super ricey, but here it kind of looks sick. Look what I found.
Some
There's no dogs allowed here.
kiwis in the wild.
Kiwis? Damn it. They just let anyone in these days, huh?
Oh, hey, slip them 100 and it's all good.
Well, it's good to see you.
You too, brother.
Are you gonna crash into me in episode 2?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's only fair.
The GZX 110. Damn, that's a cool ass Mark II. Like I almost didn't think it was Mark II at first. See the potential, boys? See the potential? This is Polish fitment, isn't it?
This is that typical Polish thing. Like, Polish will be proud out of it, probably.
I love it. I was about to start filming the Camaro over here, a little catfish. It's a hell of a car out here. Liberty Walk R35. It's so refreshing to not just see a bunch of like Hyundais with plastic wheels. It feels good. Gobler was telling me these are actually all rental cars. You could rent them to drive to Daikoku and then leave.
And then they go like whole tour around the highways, like
Oh, that's
famous
cool.
stops. Yeah, it's like whole tour. It's not
I can't imagine paying just to come park up, but that's cool. See, I said they had the Decatur trucks here. This whole subculture of truck modification is just wild. Like, it shits on car modifying so hard. Look at this thing. Like, the little details just go insane. I've seen quite a few of these things just driving around. Look at the inside. Sugoi. You hear this chirping in the idle, right? When they accelerate, it kind of sounds like the thing's blowing bubbles. So what they do is they take one of the runners from the header. Instead of wrapping it all into one collector, they just run it back. And so that one cylinder is just making that noise. It's a really funny mod, but they all do it. Infinitely cooler because the guy driving it is an older Japanese man. So we can assume that he's been around with this thing.
Do you used to see this stuff in Japan?
The E-throttle, the Link ECU.
All the goodies.
You watch my videos or something?
all the time.
I love that. Guess what's on sale right now? Shop below, shop me
Yo,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, Black Friday on Links. Don't miss out.
Yeah, on Link.
On Link, yeah, 20% off, man. Look who decided to show up. What a great surprise, dude. This makes my heart so happy.
Oh, what the
Oh my God! Yo,
What up, buddy?
so, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
What do you do for a living?
OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah, you're like my #1 subscriber.
Like, look at this thing.
Dude, it's sick, huh?
Do you feel like the man when you drive this thing?
A little bit, but honestly, it kind of feels like a 180. It looks kind of like a 182.
Is he trying to act humble?
No, I'm not even. Like, it literally feels like,
I know they're very analog.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a Ferrari because it's still slow as hell,
Yeah.
but it looks like a 180, and it just has the badges. I don't know.
Shut up, Randy.
I'm not even kidding.
Look at this guy. I'm trying to feel cool in my S15, and this dude has a wide-body Ferrari that he lives in Japan. This is incredible. I mean, it's pretty crazy because I would say probably 80% of the people that are here are international. And so it kind of just feels like an international, like a settle lobby that's just based in Japan. And the last thing I want to ooh-ah over is this old Skyline sedan. Look how absolutely beautiful this car is. Now that's definitely something you wouldn't see back in the States. Hidden in the corner, so freaking cool. Dude, there is literally one of everything here. I think the craziest thing is, I'm here in the middle of Japan, and I saw friends from like 6 different countries. New Zealand, Poland, the UK, the UAE. That's ridiculous. Daikoku usually closes at like 8:30, but like it's like 10:30 now, and people are just hanging out, cars coming through. It just feels like the old car scene days that we don't really have much anymore. And it's like you don't want to leave it, you know? But let's get some sleep so I can be refreshed for the weekend.
Guys, while Jim is away in Japan, we decided to do a little bit of a mid-drop to commemorate his trip to Japan while he builds his S15. We've got this sick new design, kind of going through of all the mementos and stuff they're going to do to the S15 in different parts of Japan. The new hat available in a snapback, and our first ever corduroy, because we're fancy. Limited edition sticker sheets that you can grab that have 9 different decals on here, all from the same t-shirt. These shirts are sick. We're using a new blank. They fit way different. I usually wear an XL. This is a large, so take this as reference as a guy who's 5'11 and a half, 5'8". Good shirt, right? Let me get over here real quick.
Good fit, good fit.
Shirt. Just I want to
do a little spin
here.
for me.
A little spin here. I normally wear XL. This is a large. Fits pretty comfortable. One more thing on top of that for this drop. We have a restock of the SR 20Ts coming back in Wednesday, November 13th. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Good morning, Tokyo. I woke up sick again. I keep getting sick. Saturday, we're in Tokyo for like a day and a half. Yokohama, Tokyo, bouncing between the two. So last night was wild. I think it like kind of hit me a little too hard, and I just like had a hard time processing it. But I think this whole trip has been like that. But honestly, it's my kind of one just like free day to myself. So I've been driving around all morning, having fun in my car. It's so much fun, and it's such good energy. But last time I was here, if you guys remember, I was driving Adam's Subaru, and every time I went through one of these tolls, I like had like a panic attack. Let's see if I can figure out how to pay a toll. He's gonna say a lot of words in Japanese that I don't know. Oh, Adam didn't leave me enough money for tolls. He didn't leave me any money for tolls.
Did it?
No!
Dirtbag.
I'm not stressed, you're stressed. Found coins in Adam's center console. I didn't realize the toll line would take this long. It's putting quite a toll on me. Fuck, I don't have enough.
We have to go through that.
Go through? Oh, okay. Hi. Yep. So you give him the ticket. Right there it tells you how much. That was $22 to drive about 5 miles. Oh, I got to go to I don't know what he's saying. Ooh, he said take care. There you go. I get nervous and forget how to say Japanese words. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm like, cut that out. That was really cringe, Austin. I don't know why I was so nervous. I think I was mixed of just like scratching LZ's car, missing a toll and getting a fine, and then just talking to them. But I'm a pro now. Also, they're super friendly. Like, look at him. This guy's hands-on. Watch, I'm gonna pay basically $100 right now for like a $2 toll. They count out all the money for you to make sure like you're getting all your money back. I'm so used in the States, they just take your money, basically huck it at you. Look at that, pro. Let's do it, man. I still just mumble. It's easier that way, but see? So easy. They're so friendly. Just driving around Tokyo in this thing is just the craziest feeling. I feel like I'm playing like a VR game, but actual. Here we are, 8-Pit Auto Box. They got vendors outside and a bunch of cool cars. Is there an event today? Or is this place just popping on the weekends? What's sick, and I haven't really talked much about it, is the new GRD6 and the BRZ. Very popular here. And what's sick about them is they're all so modified and they have so many parts of them I've never seen before. Like, kind of re-amped my love for mine. It makes me want to order a bunch of parts because there is so many cool ones here. It really, really, really feels like the new S chassis. Look at the Greddy first gen. Maybe we'll do the Spoons. We'll put little eyes and a mouth on Spoon's car. This is sick though. Bunch of outside boosts. I don't know if this is a common thing or not, but and it's all like big name Japanese brands. XE, HKS. Project Mu. This car, look at this. So this is a GR, so it's a second gen, and it has a turbo on it. Now we haven't seen a lot of these things turboed yet, and for a while, forever, everyone was saying that it was because they couldn't really unlock the factory ECU yet, but I'm pretty sure Accutech figured that out a little while ago. But I've always been curious because these motors, the FA24, seem, if I'm not wrong, have quite a bit higher compression than the FA20 of the first gen, and so makes it a little scary for turboing, right? Because the compression's already high, they're already more prone to detonation, especially on pump gas. And so, I mean, if they make it work, then make it work. But I can't imagine how good this feels. The second gen engine actually has a lot of pep to the step. Like, I really enjoy driving it, where the first gen, completely stock engine, it's almost like disrespectfully slow. This is beautiful. Oh man, I want one of these so bad now. The turbo kit, that is. I wonder if we get this in the US market yet. I gotta do my research. That is so cool. Appreciation for a Z31 turbo. Now that's a car you do not see very often. I swear the Japanese version's way cooler because of the OEM aero that came with it. The American version with no aero, they look old and dorky, but the JDM version with the aero and everything on it. Oh my, there is a lot of things. So it's very similar to a Super Auto Box. There's just a little bit more trinketry and some more merch. A little family friendly, but I was just told upstairs has the fancy stuff, so let's go check it out. Being a car dork, it's so hard to not just load up your suitcase with just HKS trinkets, Greddy trinkets. There's just trinkets from all companies here. It's very addicting, very bad. Like I said before, if you come here, bring a small suitcase. It'll help you save some money. So I noticed they have the Nardi HKS collab wheel here, and it's up for like $500. In the States, it's like $800, $700, so it's actually not a bad deal. It's actually wild that a lot of these parts are based around the GR86 and the GT86. There's so many GT and GR86 parts here. I'm telling you, it's a new chassis. Like, they have like specific, like every part I see, the first display piece is for a GR. Times are changing. Kind of funny, they have powder coated alternators for Subarus, which makes sense, right? Because the Subaru, the alternator is like right on top. So if your alternator is crusty, it's kind of like the staple piece of your bay. GR. It's just everything. So what's really cool is they have all of the boss hubs for so many different chassis here. Like, it'd be so sick. You get a steering wheel, and you want to put it on, but you can't because you need the short hub to bolt to the actual column. And they have like an insane amount of stock. Steering wheel, hub, there's quick releases up there. Boom, done. That's cool. I had good self-constraint here, and I bought some detailing stuff because my car is disgusting. Like, in the video, it might look nice because it's white, but it looks like it sat for 4 years, and I've been driving it around like that. I'm so used to like self-service car washes in America. I haven't really seen any. I also haven't tried to look for it. I don't know where people are washing their cars because all the cars look really nice here. But I did buy one thing. What I wanted was a new shift now, because I have this like blue Razzo one, and Razzo's kind of like it's kind of like a gas station brand. It's not bad. I really want a new shift boot because this thing is kind of gross, but I'll have to get that on Yahoo auction and ship it somewhere. But can never go wrong with a good old fashioned Nismo knob. Not bad. As you guys might notice, I've been kind of doing like a lot of the surface level touristy stuff. It's kind of nice because I've never been able to just come to Tokyo and just kind of like hang out doing some touristy stuff in general. It's always like we always come here on a mission. So just getting to linger and just do like the surface level touristy stuff, like the up garages, the Autobox and stuff like that, Daikoku. It's all like, I'll say tier 1 Japan stuff you've seen a million times. It's nice. Next trip, I swear, we're gonna do some deep diving and actually visit some pretty cool shops. That's my goal. But I gotta knock off the little stuff first so I can enjoy the process. I'm like, it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of like building a car. Like, it's nice when you get a car and do the bolt-on stuff first and don't go crazy, versus like if I bought a car and just engine swapped it right away. It's like, you want to enjoy the stages. And I'm trying to enjoy the stages of Japan, so. Oh yeah, big modifier here, big car guy. Did I buy the wrong thread pitch? Don't tell me I bought the wrong thread pitch. And I call myself an S chassis guy. Damn it. What's cool about Tokyo is you definitely run into a lot more cool cars, which is really sick to see. I don't know, I just feel like it hits different in the I mean, if I saw that in America, I'd be happy, but like, it just hits different out here. Had to visit the Moony stores while I'm in Yokohama. Austin had a special request, so I got you, buddy. Alright, so I've been kind of cruising around, having some fun. I ended up going to Daikaku again just to hang out. Met a lot of people, which is pretty crazy. But Daikaku got shut down by the police, so we're going to this second spot called Yumi Hataru, which is basically like this like commuter lot in the middle of this like really long bridge. It might be really sick, so we'll see what it's like. I've never heard of this spot before, but it's like 15 minutes away from Daikaku. It's crazy because like that's just normal. Just normal. Alright, so this is a parking lot and basically an island between two long tunnels in between two land. It's kind of wild. This is nuts. This might be cooler. Oh my god. This is so sick. I think the whole lore of it being in a park garage just kind of hits different. This is nuts. Like even my S15, like I feel like I'm a kid with a C5 Corvette pulling up to a car meet in America. It's like, it's just like such normal traffic. It's wild. Full aero spec R. I'll never get sick of these things, dude, ever. You would forget these things are so expensive if you're in Japan because they are everywhere, dude. At least in this one area. I guess this is the place to show it off, but like, that's so nuts. Like this one car pull up to any event in America, it would just be ridiculous. I'm filming this one for Austin because I know he's gonna get a chub watching this. Just a properly stamped out ZN6 just hits different. So this is where we're at, the green dot. Kind of wild. Just look how beautiful this is. That's just so incredible. I have been dying to see a Z, and this is beautiful. Black 2+2. It's so rare you oh my god, that thing's loud. It's so rare you see a tasteful Z32, especially in the States, so it makes me happy to see one here. Damn, we pulled up back to the US. This is crazy. The amount of American cars at all these meets is kind of baffling. I guess it's like if you go to an American meet and it's just a bunch of right-hand drive cars, they probably think the same thing, right?
This to them is the coolest thing in the world.
These must be so much money.
So much money. It's super expensive here in Japan.
I can't even imagine because they're like brand new cars.
Like having this, like you're a baller. Like this is equivalent. Like if you own this as a Japanese guy, it's equivalent as having a Lambo.
That's nuts. But then you know what's wild? None of them are really modified.
No.
Like
95%
of the ones I've seen, and I've seen a lot, like the new Mustangs, the new Camaros.
Yeah.
There's a Scat Pack upstairs.
Yeah.
They're not really modified. Do they just like the style, or do they just
like the look, the way it sounds, and just really for status. It's really what it is. Like
That's true.
Driving this, like this is gangster.
Yeah.
This is so gangster. But in Japan, as an American, you see this and you're like, damn, okay, this looks good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You like it way more.
But like, this is the most normal traffic car in America, but to them, this is probably like us getting like a Nerf V-Spec, like R34.
Yeah.
We always crack that joke of like the grass is always greener on the other side, but when you come here and like see this, there's so more inside too. It's a crazy concept. This one is definitely modified though. The wheels, the brakes, you got the bride seat. This is the first time I've ever seen a Dodge with a bride seat. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Those are some American stickers right there.
Yeah. That's a sleeper, bro.
Here we go. With the OMP wheel and everything. The gauges. It's cool to see the touches. Look how nuts. Oh, he's on air too.
This pressurized. There you go. He's lifting it up now.
With the grits in the back.
This is crazy.
He killed it. That's just the worst part is like you can't do the talk, you know what I mean? Like I love going to car meets, seeing cars, talking to the owners and just hearing all about it, especially when you go to other places and just kind of encompassing the whole everything of it. And that's the one thing about Japan is not a lot of people speak English, like where most countries in the world, like people speak enough English where you can have enough of a conversation, but it's always, I've been so sad I haven't been able to have these moments. So having someone that can like translate it and just have a connection with these guys and hear their stories and have both of us get excited, it's just the coolest part. I think that's the coolest part about being a car guy. It's like we're the same around the world. I always say no matter your culture, where you are in the world, we're all like the same kind of people. We just get hyped over stuff like this. I'm trying to enjoy JDM cars here, but it's insane the amount of American muscle here. It's like it's borderline 50-50 at this point at these meets. I guess like they probably look at this as how like we look at those in America. I can only imagine. So like this probably just blends into them. Well, this was absolutely the coolest little side quest I did not expect tonight. Yumi Haru, I forgot. Yumi is what they call it. Somehow I've never heard about it before, but it's definitely worth it. Get kicked out of Daikoku, come here. Don't ruin it, but it's a vibe. Be able to bring my own car here and I get to experience it like this for my first time. I'm so grateful. It's disgusting. Like this is absolutely incredible. And the crazy thing is, it is midnight at this point and people are still coming and going all night, all different cars. And it's just like, it really is like the car meet that we all wish we had. The sun's officially up. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Been doing car activities all night. It's ridiculous. There's like always something going on. Like I'm blown away. Like I know I said it before, like you just see it online and stuff, but like to see that it's real is just different. I gotta wake up in an hour because we got plans tomorrow. And I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow, but it was worth it. Tomorrow morning, or I guess in an hour, I'm gonna do a couple more things here in Tokyo, and then I head up for Ebisu, and we start our Matsuri week. But I'm gonna try and not just do only Ebisu stuff. I'm just super excited for it. I didn't get to go in the spring, so I miss it greatly, and honestly, I just can't wait to get the seat time in. So if there's anything you guys want to see specifically, please let me know. I probably should have asked this a while ago, but I've been kind of just losing my mind here. But you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys very shortly.